See why 2 suspects are held at gunpoint, starting with this man, who is a federally wanted fugitive by the DEA.
Hey, my man! Hey, show me your hands. Hey, lay on the ground. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down right now. On the ground. Lay down. Lay down. Get down. Hey, get down. Get on the fucking ground right now.
Why?
Hey, lay down right now. Get on the fucking ground. Alfredo, get on the ground.
Listen.
Get on the ground. Don't. Hey, don't fucking do it. Hey. Alfredo, stop! Hey! Hey, he's right out here. Dude, that's him. Ruko on the ground. Is there another one? Yeah, he's with the girl. Sit up, dude. Sit up. You got anything on you, dude? Huh? Dude, he was with a female silver sedan. Man, you need to work on your cardio. Walk this way. You all right?
Water?
Water? I don't have any water, man. What's wrong?
I'm tight.
They're too tight?
Yeah.
The cuffs? Here, let me see. Step out real quick. I'll face the car. I'm gonna loosen it for you, alright? This one's a little tight. I'll loosen it for you. That better? They're handcuffs, my man. You know, they're not supposed to, they're not made for comfort. Only the ones that fuzz on them are. I'll loosen this one too for you, alright? Alright, have a seat. Go sit butt first. It's easier.
You just been drinking today?
No?
No drinking.
No drinking?
No.
Keep taking those deep breaths so you don't get a little woozy.
Did you take anything else today? Coffee. What's that? Coffee.
Just coffee?
Yeah.
Any drugs?
What else are you on, dude?
You didn't take nothing?
No drugs.
No drugs, no alcohol? You just out of shape? Hey, bud, you in any pain?
I'm not pain, man.
What's hurting you? He says his hands hurt, but he's got handcuffs on, so. How far were you chasing him? About good 2.5 blocks.
All right, man, so we're going to get you out of the seatbelt. We're going to walk you over to the ambulance.
Hey, sounds like our guy's going to go to the hospital. He's just not acting right. I don't know if he swallowed something or what.
In the arresting officer's report, he noted that he had spoken with the Drug Enforcement Administration earlier in the morning that same day. He learned that the DEA was actively attempting to locate the suspect, Alfredo, as they had federal charges on him for the delivery of several kilograms of narcotics. The officer is coincidentally familiar with Alfredo from multiple other investigations, including an incident where he recklessly discharged a firearm and an AK-47 rifle was recovered from a storage unit, and another narcotics delivery case where Alfredo had multiple firearms on his person and in his belongings. The female that was mentioned by the officers in the body cam footage was located by other Elgin police officers and was taken into custody. Officers later searched Alfredo's vehicle and found 16 grams of a white crystal-like substance that field tested positive for methamphetamine. They also found 0.2 grams of suspected heroin, a syringe with the needle broken off it, and fentanyl test strips. Later, while interviewing Alfredo, he began to talk about the firearms he sold sold and stated everything is for sale. The officer asked if he planned to sell the meth he had in his possession, to which he stated, "Everything is for sale, my friend." Alfredo was charged with intent to deliver methamphetamine between 15 and 100 grams, possession of methamphetamine between 15 and 100 grams, resisting, obstructing, and his warrant from the DEA. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Ma'am, move out of the way. Ma'am, move out of the way.
I cannot.
Move out of the way, ma'am. Move out of the way.
I'm a combat veteran. What are you?
Ma'am, move out of the way. Ma'am, move out of the way. Sir, get on the ground. Sir, get on the ground. Ma'am, step out of the way.
Sitting here talking about
Get on the ground.
No.
Get on the ground, sir. Ma'am, step out of the way. Last chance. Get on the ground, sir.
Lewis.
Get on the ground, sir. Last chance. Y'all want a taser. Get on the ground, sir. Get on the ground.
Lewis.
Last chance.
Stop.
What am I doing wrong?
Get on the ground. I'm not playing. Get on the ground.
No, what am I doing wrong?
Get on the ground.
Lewis.
What am I doing wrong?
Get on the ground, sir.
What am I doing wrong?
Get on the ground, sir. I'm not going to ask you one more time.
Wrong.
This is the last time I'm going to ask you. Get on the ground. Last chance. Get on the ground, sir.
Combat veteran.
Lewis. Oh, damn it. Come on.
One taste. One taste.
That's enough.
Why?
Get on the ground. I'm not. Get on the ground. I'm not playing with you. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I'm not playing with you. Sir, all I needed was you to get on the ground. We're not doing that.
I was just asking what I did wrong, sir.
When we get calls that you have a knife and you're not listening to us,
I
this is
don't
what
have
happened.
a knife. I have a knife. It's in my
You did not.
pocket. Lay down on the ground.
You good?
I love people and I talked about what. Oh my God, dude. I didn't want this to happen.
Taste him in the front. The first taste is going to go. Taste him again on the side.
Ma'am, are you his wife?
I am.
Does he have any medical conditions, anything that...
He has PTSD, and he's been drinking tonight that I tried to get him to stop.
What's his name?
Lewis.
Mr. Lewis. I'm a Key West police detective. I'm here helping these guys out.
I'm United States Army. I'm retired and I f***ed up. I got a little
Brother.
too tossed on our anniversary.
Mr. Lewis, if I could get you to just chill out a little bit, you and
Yes,
I could
sir.
chat, would you be willing to talk to me?
Roger that, sir.
Okay. Take
We're gonna
care
have
of
to
you.
stand you up real quick so that way we can look at where all the probes are.
No worries.
Okay, go ahead. Put your
Ready?
On three.
1, 2, 3.
Very good.
I just want to go back to Iraq and do what I gotta do. Why am I here? I don't belong here.
Help us out. Help us out.
I don't belong here. I just want to go home with my wife and get the out of here,
She's
bro.
here.
I didn't
Wait.
touch her. I didn't do anything wrong. I really did. And these dudes came up and they were ready to shock me. And I don't give a shit about being shocked. I was an MP in the
Will
army.
you please don't be spitting, brother?
I can't wipe my face.
I'm gonna take care of you, brother.
We
Man.
come back and nobody gives a f about it. Pulled up. It's kind of tucked away right here. Get on the ground, because it's a knife. I got the knife right here. I didn't see it at first. He was just like, f that, f you. I'm like, get on the ground, That's why I had my gunpoint. I got my taser. I was like, get on the ground, He didn't reply. He started moving. I told his wife to get out of the way. I gave him plenty of opportunities. Then he still didn't move. First one went, he approached me, like he took a step, popped the second one, and he backed up and kind of started getting him. Started moving that way. I chased him, drive stem him, got him on the ground. Good job.
Would you be willing to sit down? So I could, there you go.
No worries.
Easy.
Tell me where I gotta go.
There you go. You're good.
I'm just trying to go home, but the simple fact is y'all don't respect a veteran when he says he's a veteran. At the time I needed
You pulled
to
my
just get
card.
down.
You said, give me
At
your
the
veteran
time I
card.
needed
Why
to
didn't you
get
tell me
down.
to give me your
I don't
veteran
need-
card?
We'd handle that after.
You don't know anything about f***ing
handle
Iraq,
that
do
after.
you?
We
Being blown the
handle
f*** up.
Drop it.
Zip it.
If you want me to help you, you gotta help me, brother.
I understand.
We
but
know you're
the simple
rocking.
fact is
Hey,
I was
hey, hey,
talking
hey.
to him. I was talking to him, sir. And then they shot me to put me on the ground because I said, oh, hold on. My hands, look at their axons.
We will because it's a requirement. Okay, so we will look at all that. I'm gonna tell you right now. I need to take these probes out. It's gonna hurt.
That
Okay?
doesn't matter to me.
I'm just
I've been
letting you know.
shot. I've been blown up. That doesn't
I'm just
matter
letting
to
you
me.
know.
Lewis.
Okay.
Lewis.
I've been blown up. That doesn't hurt me.
I know his PTSD kicks in.
So what was going on?
So we were at Sloppy Joe since about 5. He likes to keep drinking when I don't want him drinking because I know his PTSD kicks in.
Yeah.
And then of course, he thinks people are staring at him, so he starts cussing and wanting to fight them. I'm trying to calm him down, which doesn't work. And then of course he wants to fight people, and then of course he pulls his knife out, and I'm like, you need to put it away.
Was it just he just pulled it out as he was
He just pulled it out,
walking?
yeah. He wasn't at anybody with
And he
it.
was just kind of agitated through the drinking and stuff, and just like you said, the
Yes,
PTSD.
and he wants to cuss me out, of course. And I'm like, I need you to get to the car.
And then obviously the officer came up to try and de-escalate the situation.
Yes, and I was trying to tell him he has PTSD. I need to get him, but of course.
I've been in a wheelchair for a year and a half, and I'm finally able to walk.
Now we need him to stand up because the other one's...
Yes, sir. I got you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Do you want me to help you?
I'm trying, sir.
Okay,
But the thing is, I feel like I'm not getting respected. And everybody, they come up to me with their guns drawn. I'm a veteran. I've gone to Iraq. It's been battled, bro. My wife is embarrassed. I'm embarrassed because I'm trying to get back. My car is literally.
Brother, I'm going to help you get through this.
I thank you, sir. I'm sorry. I just I'm so embarrassed right now.
Okay, but if you don't help me, I'm going to have to leave.
I will do whatever I can. Into Iraq.
Slow. There you go. Hey, sit down. Look at me.
Sitting here.
Listen, I'm here helping you. Stop. I'm here to help you, and you're putting me in a bad spot.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean. I really.
Come on.
Lewis was charged with aggravated assault and resisting arrest. We hope he gets the help he needs. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Now, saying that respect for police has dwindled over the years is obviously an understatement, because when you're experiencing the disrespect in real time as a police officer, it's frustrating, dangerous, and it can have lasting effects on every officer in and out of uniform. Now, this may sound like the start of a good book, but I do remember being bright-eyed and eager to hit the streets when I graduated the police academy. But as I settled into my new career, reality began to hit me, and that was the realization that many people do not trust or respect the police. But when you realize that, it usually makes you more dedicated to becoming the best cop that you can be. So today we have some tense cases, guys, and we start off with an officer stopping a male on the highway who's possibly wanted by the DEA. And this officer does immediately call out the male by name, which lets us know that he is familiar with this male. Now, the officer does have him at gunpoint, which is warranted because the male is not obeying commands, and then he turns his body, causing his left hand to be out of view of the officer. And this is usually when the suspects are thinking about what they're going to do next. And many cops have seen this. It's that fight or flight behavior. And I have been here because you know it's coming, but you cannot control it. You just have to remain alert. And just like that, now the officer is in a foot pursuit. And I gotta tell you, I got flashbacks from just watching this, because the officer is running with probably 20 pounds of equipment on, trying to catch this guy. And yes, it's exciting, but it's also dangerous, because these suspects do have the element of surprise on their side. But thank goodness his backup showed up quick and they got him into custody, because the longer this officer was dealing with this situation solo, the more chances of him getting injured or worse. But this is the type of officer I loved working with. He took control of the situation and he was quick on his feet. Now, our second case out of Key West is also pure adrenaline right from the start, because this officer also has a man at gunpoint, but the problem is there's a woman who refuses to move out of the officer's way. So this is bad any way you look at it. And we do see that the officer does holster up his firearm and he gets his taser out, because one thing that this officer does not want or need is an accidental discharge. And after many requests or commands by this officer to get on the ground, the officer deploys his taser, but he has to drive stun the male to get him to comply, because the male appeared to just rip out the prongs. And then we hear that the male possibly had a knife, so him experiencing those 50,000 volts was definitely needed. Lastly, after the male's in custody, he does show some remorse, and I have to be honest, I did feel for this male, because I do respect those who served our country. However, with that being said, the men and women that wear the police uniform and serve on our streets deserve respect as well.